Yeah, like Coach Elton said, rivalry week, big game this week, Middle Tennessee. Looking forward to getting back on track, trying to get back into that win column. Our guys are hungry. They've been playing really, really hard, so I know that they're going to put in the effort and the detail that it takes to hopefully come out with a win this week.
Looking back on Saturday, first of all, what are your biggest takeaways, good, bad, or otherwise?
First thing is, of course, we need to try and score one more point than the other team. I thought our guys played really, really tough, offensively, defensively, and special teams. I thought everybody played really, really hard with a winning effort for sure. We just have to, eliminate some mental errors and try to make a few more plays down the field and stuff. But the good that I took out of it, is I love seeing our guys compete and love seeing our guys fight and love seeing that belief that no matter at what point in the game, we can go win this, right? And so that's the right mindset. Our guys have the right mindset towards it. Like I said, just need to figure out a way to pull it out.
Coach Helm kind of hit on a little bit, but kind of talk to us about what MTSU's defense presents.
Yeah, no, they present a lot of challenges. They do a great job over there. They are very well coached. They show a whole bunch of different packages and pressures, and most of the time base 4 down front, but they're not scared of getting 3 down and show a different pressure package. They got bodies going kind of all over the place, try and make it hard on the quarterback and the offensive line to figure out what's going on downfield, and they do a really, really good job of it too. They hit hard, they fly around, and so they present a whole lot of challenges, but it's just going to take our guys locking in, knowing where they need to be, quarterback knowing where he needs to go with the ball, offensive line picking up those protections, running backs being great in pass pro. Then when we run the ball, like Coach Helton said, making sure we are Simon sound whenever we run the ball. But they do a great job, so it'll be a good test for us.
I guess just talk a little bit about the O-line. Obviously in this game compared to Troy, the O-line gave Austin a little bit more time this game for him to be able to slip the ball around a little bit more, obviously with the receivers. Just talk about like the passing game and just getting to get the ball out a lot quicker than he has in the past.
Yeah, first off, starting with the offensive line, I think they answered the call. There was after the Troy game, I think whether it's out in the public or just internal, they felt like they didn't play as good as they could have, and so that was a big point of emphasis for them as a unit. Hey, we are going to give Austin time this week. Hey, when we want to run the ball, we are going to do everything we can to move that offensive line or move the line of scrimmage. And so it's a credit to those guys. It's credit to Coach Langford. Getting those guys ready to go every single week. So really, really happy with those guys, how they're playing, how physical they're playing, how much they want it, and it does help Austin out. It gives Austin just a little bit more split-second time to find someone downfield, or he doesn't have to worry about getting the ball out super quick because he knows he has those guys in front of him. So they're doing a great job.
Kind of sticking with the O-line, I know Mark is kind of questionable after getting carted off on Saturday. I guess first of all, what has he meant to this program, stepping up into that starting role, and if he's not able to go, I guess what's your confidence like in reshuffling and some of these younger guys stepping into that position?
Yeah, no, Mark's been awesome since day one of spring ball. He's been in there, been that starting left tackle role, and he's done a great job, really grown as a player, not as he's a quiet guy, but his play has continued to improve, and it just builds more confidence in everyone from the coaches to his teammates and stuff. So, Mark has done a phenomenal job, and he's at the doctor today. We'll know more this afternoon. But if he's not able to go, again, I have the utmost confidence in Coach Langford and the rest of those guys in that room. So whether it be we shuffle the deck a little bit and Wes Dorsey goes into play, one thing I know about Wes Dorsey is he's really physical and he's going to play really hard. So what more can you ask for from an offensive line? So I have the utmost confidence in that room and how this whole scenario could possibly play out.
Coach, you guys played at Indiana, then you played at UTSA, now you're playing at MTSU. How do you think your team and your group has played in particular on the road in those environments, and what kind of goes into that to prepare properly for those environments?
I thought our guys have played really well on the road, and those haven't been easy environments, a Big Ten stadium and then the Alamo Dome, of course, a lot of people, really loud. But I don't think the moment's ever been too big for them. I think they've stepped up. I think they've kind of embraced that pressure of playing in a more hostile environment. And, I know we didn't win those 2 games, but I think their performance too. I think we've been making big time plays whenever we need to make them. And so I don't think going on the road and playing in those environments is that big of a problem to our guys. I think they look forward to it. I think they just see it as another football game, whether we're at home or on the road. So playing in an away environment, it's not a big deal to our guys. We treat it as another football game.
With you guys running the ball, it looked like Austin carried it more than he probably has all season in that game. Was that just situational? And also, Kai, I believe, was the only back to get a carry. Is that something you see moving forward, as him kind of being more of the every down kind of back?
Kai Robichaud, he does everything right. I know I've said that to you before. He does like everything right. And, the way he ran the ball early in the first quarter and stuff, it was one of them deals where, hey, let's ride Kai until he taps out, right? Again, not because I don't have any confidence in those other guys, but the look that was in his eye and how he was running the ball, especially in that first quarter, it was, okay, hey, Kai Robichaud came to play today. And, with Austin, at the end of the day, he's a guy who wants to do whatever it takes to win, and he knows utilizing the quarterback run game could be a benefit to us. And so he's always game for whatever. I talked to him between series. We talk about what we're seeing out there, and I'm like, all right, hey, we'll be ready to probably carry the ball a few times on here. And he just smiles and said, let's go. So, he knows what it takes. He knows utilizing his legs is a big component of us winning. So.
Anything else for Coach Arbuckle?
I got a quick question for you.
Yep.
Bailey Zappi got his first win yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you watched most of that game. What did you see from him, and how cool is it to see him shut out the Lions like that?
Yeah, no, he's a stud. I think everybody in this room knows that, right? Bailey's awesome, deserves everything that he gets with all the preparation he's put in over his football career. And I know the preparation that he's put in since he's gotten to the NFL has probably even just leveled up even that much more. So he's a stud. It's fun watching him out there. It's fun watching him throw that touchdown pass into the corner of the end zone, front corner and everything. But he's awesome, and again, like I said, he deserves everything he gets. He's a stud. So.